Okay, so this is what's happening inside. We know to shower the outside, make it look all pretty, but you know, if we had a little door to see what was going on in here, we'd probably all take much better care of it. This is a normal colon on the left-hand side. See how nice it is? And on the right-hand side, look at this ballooning right here, where there's a huge pocket of old fecal matter. The average person has between 6 to 15 to 25 pounds of old dried up fecal matter in their system. So, this is what happened. Who knew we were going to talk about poop, eh? So you know, you look at your small intestine, and let's say this is the inside of your small intestine. That's where you're supposed to be absorbing your nutrients. So you've got food passing through. Let's say right here, there's an absorption point for picking up vitamin D, right? And then down here, some B12, and here's some vitamin C. If you've got plaque and that's covering that up, how are you getting your nutrients? Because it ends up in the toilet bowl. And most people don't think of that. That was one of the first things that helped me get back on the road to health, was cleaning up my intestinal tract. So, you know, we looked at only 31% are healthy, at a healthy weight. And we need to do something about it. You know, do you know what your healthiest weight is? Because if you're not at your healthiest weight, you've got toxins. You may be at your healthiest weight if you've got a fast metabolism, but if you're not cleansing and making sure you keep the impurities out, then instead of, you know, the toxins landing kind of down in the midsection so it stays away from your organs, they're actually up by your heart, which could be more dangerous. So, you know, we have the traditional diet. People will just, you know, cut out certain foods, and so, but they've got the impurities, so they'll go on a diet, but all the toxins are still in their system. And then later, when they gain that weight back and more, and they go, well, that diet didn't work. How come it didn't work? If you know the diet statistics, right, over 92% of diets, people rebound and go back up. It's because they didn't cleanse. All they did was stop eating some certain foods for a while. So what you want to do, right, is to do a cleanse so that you have no impurities in your system. And then, if there's no toxins stored in your system, your body tends to shrink, right? Because that's where they were hiding. So that's what we want to do. In the last few years, they've started talking about waist to hip circumference as being one of the measures of health. Has anyone heard of that? Even Dr. Oz is talking about it lately. But they have found that the more fat that you have stored around your belly, the greater risk of disease. And so you want to have, as a man, around your belly button area, no more than 40 inches. For women, you want no more than 35. So it's not just getting to the right weight, it's also making sure that you get all of the toxins out in this area here.
So that means like no matter how tall you are?
Oh, absolutely, yes. Your healthy weight depends on your height. But as far as the waist to hip circumference, it doesn't matter how tall you are. You want to be no more than 40 inches around the belly button area. That's a measure of health. So here's another way we clog our system.